All right, back to the regular scheduled program. Oh, jeez, let's see that. I think that's how you say it. But anyways, yeah, back in Florida, finally. Freaking 10 days in San Diego was more than enough. We'll just say that. Yeah, I've been ready to come back to Florida since last Sunday or Monday. Just because I don't know, I do enjoy being out here in Florida and the weather and everything like that, and again the tranquility, the solitude I get out here, and just being able to enjoy my own space. Because back in San Diego, it doesn't really feel like, I'm visiting, so I stayed with my mom, so it doesn't really feel like I have my own space or whatnot. But today had work, so flew in last night, didn't go to the gym. I was just too exhausted from waking up at 7, and then finally we landed around 5 o'clock. But obviously it's not the same as the West Coast time, so it's like 7 to 2 would be about like the amount of hours. So 7 hours of travel, which isn't too bad. I've definitely experienced longer travel days or whatnot, but still, traveling all day kind of gets you drained. And sitting on that airplane and knowing I had the legs to hit, I was like, my legs were like not sore, but they were just kind of achy, I guess the right word is. As I mentioned before, like when I went to play basketball, my freaking right calf and knee got a little got in some discomfort, so I was like, I'm gonna wait another day. But still today, when I woke up, my right knee was still bothering me more than it should on my 5th day in my rotation, or 4th day going back into legs. So not gonna hit quads today, just gonna do a hamstring focused workout. Just really go hard on that. Do just regular seated curls, definitely some RDLs, just so I can have a compound movement or whatnot. And then just like I said, go hard with hamstrings and not try to well, on the West and East Coast, some things don't change. I'm just playing. But gonna go relatively hard with hamstrings. Not gonna worry about quads, just because that connector, it's like my kneecap, basically. If I put any pressure really on it, it just becomes uncomfortable. And again, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to be in it for the longevity, not for the short term of bodybuilding, weightlifting, whatever you want to call it. So still gonna go hard with hamstrings, but take quads off. Might do like a little bit of light leg extensions, just to kind of have it still warmed up and still a little bit activated, just so it doesn't get like stuck or still or stagnant, whatever you want to call it. So gonna hold off on that probably for the week, or for the next, so this leg day and the next, probably just gonna do mostly hamstring focused, and then just see where it's at from there. Because the bodybuilding journey is a process, and sometimes the recovery journey is a process. You can't rush things for instant gratification. You gotta give it time, let it kind of heal, let it go about its course, go about its path. But earlier today, went to work, had a end of season little gathering party after the game, and made it home, relaxed for about, honestly, an hour and a half, kind of laid down a little bit, and now we're about to get this lifting. So about to turn into the gym, so I will catch you in there. All right, back in the old stomping ground. Let's go. Come on. No, I'm just fine. But fucking warming up with some just single leg hamstring curls. Gonna do that warm up for a little bit. Just make sure the hamstrings feel good. Right now, my right knee is just clicking a shit ton. It's not uncomfortable clicking, but it's just like a lot, like more than it normally would, I guess. So yeah, just gonna go decent on the hamstring curls, do some RDLs maybe with the Smith machine, and then kind of just see where I'm at from there. All right, I only did that one warm up set. Changed my shoes. These fucking look like some goddamn clown shoes. But these are these are my the lifting shoes I would use back home. I mean, my secondary. I would honestly use Vans just to slip on, but those were worn through. Like, yeah, they've been to Nam and back. So got these Converse that I just kind of had stored. I mean, they're dirty, so I don't really give a fuck about them. But gonna start probably for leg days just wearing these. Every other day I'm not gonna be wearing them. So they should stay in pretty good condition for a while. Still another warm-up set, but just gonna do double leg now. All right, gonna get started with this first working set. Not sure how many I'm gonna do. Just gonna do as many sets as feels good, then go do something else.
back is my lower back is fucking fried after those RDLs. I mean, I try to just do like stiff leg and really just stretch it out, but I mean, I still get a lot of lower back activation, which I'm not gonna say it's inevitable. Like you can prevent it, but it's gonna be unless you have good quality form, it's still probably gonna be there. Um, but anyways, after that, gonna come to single leg hamstring pulls with the elevated platform, just so I'm not like kicking my leg on the ground. I can just kind of squeeze at the top. So I'm not really trying to stretch it. I just really want to emphasize the squeeze on both of the hamstrings, because honestly, my hamstrings and lower back is, like I said, pretty fucking fried right now. So just gonna focus on the squeeze, finish out with these, and then go check the pump. Alright, gonna go back to this one for the last set, see how it feels, see if I like it. Because back in San Diego, at the 24, they had a machine like this, so I was able to try it out. I kind of liked it, but let's see if I like this one still out here. Alright, honestly, I'm not satisfied with how my hamstrings are feeling right now, so I'm gonna just do a few more sets, make sure I really get a good squeeze at the bottom, and just work the fuck out of them. set and I'll feel all right, so that's going to be it for hamstrings. Honestly, kind of disappointed, but I guess what do I expect? I mean, didn't eat too much today, didn't get a lot of sleep last night, didn't drink a lot of water as well today. So I mean, I can't expect too much, except the best effort that I give. I mean, yeah, I'm hard, not really sweating. I mean, all the sweat got into the white beater, but not sweating too hard or too crazy, but still wanted to push out some sets, push some reps. Wasn't obviously going to come in today, but still made it in. Just because, yeah, didn't need to take 2 days off, just because, yeah, the day of travel. But still a little bit tired. But tonight, definitely gonna rest up, not try to stay up too late, just try to knock out, go to bed, and then get ready for shoulders tomorrow. Hamstrings, they did feel pretty fatigued, but honestly my lower back after those Smith machine RDOs felt the most fatigued after all of it. And then doing the single leg hamstring curls, I thought I was gonna just give a good squeeze. I was just feeling it all in my lower back. I wasn't really just squeezing my hamstrings. I was squeezing, just different part, like my lower back, like glute, instead of just all right here, and try to bring it up with that. And I'm not sure if it was just because, the RDLs made the mind to muscle connection kind of weaker, but it is what it is. Just gonna kind of just go with the flow. Not gonna worry about it too much. It is just one lift. It's not, as long as it's not every single leg day that I'm feeling like this, then I can't complain. Because most of the leg days out in San Diego, the 2 that I hit, they were all right. They weren't that bad. So just gonna take it day by day. So next leg day, instead of doing seated hamstrings, might go to laying hamstrings because I didn't like that back home in San Diego. But just gonna play around with it again, see how it feels. RDOs, probably gonna stay away from those for a while, just because you have to work so many different parts of your body. Like, just gotta focus on the grip. You gotta pull, the way you pull. Sometimes you work back unintentionally. I mean, if I go down, I definitely feel my hamstrings pretty fried. So like when I stretch them out, they're pretty fried. But when I squeeze them, I'm not really feeling that activation, I guess. But it's all good. Let's just check the pump, do some calves, go to the grocery store, and head home. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much. I don't think I've ever just done a hamstring workout in the last 2 months or so. But I mean, legs they're not as pumped as they should be, but definitely the hamstrings are feeling it. I mean, they're pretty fucking squishy when my right leg, I don't get a good mind to muscle connection, but my left leg, I feel like it's a lot better. Like both legs feel like fucking not that firm right now. I guess it fucking, you hear that, I don't know if you can hear that crack, but that's just, yeah, my fucking right knee just cracking for no reason. It's like I feel it in my fucking calves more than anything. I don't know, yeah, just kind of disappointed with my mind to muscle connection with my hamstrings. Jesus Christ. Yeah, not the best looking. I mean, quads, starting to see that separation. And I'm pumped up on this. And then, yeah, my quads for my fucking left leg. I like how it looks on my right leg, but on my left leg, I don't see that little indentation. And then my mind and muscle on my right leg for hamstrings is fucking shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's all good though. Just progress. Just can't let it motivate me. It's not necessarily motivation I have, it's just kind of, yeah, discipline. Just wanting to get better each and every lift, and I mean, I got better, at least I didn't fucking stay home. That would have been me staying complacent, so just got, yeah, try to get 1% better, no matter how you do it. Just try to do it. Just push yourself through even though you don't want to. It's just gonna make you feel better at the end. But don't take this for instance, I am fucking pissed how the workout turned out. So next time I hit hamstrings, I'm just gonna go even harder. And then yeah, cut out those RDLs because I feel like I get a better hamstring workout when I don't do those RDLs because those are pretty taxing, especially yeah, like I said, on the lower back. So it's not worth to do something that's gonna make the rest of your lift not feel as good, especially if it's not even the most the most, I guess, dynamic or essential kind of movement. It's you can really live without doing RDLs if you can just do hamstring curls a shit ton, like I was doing back in San Diego. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit on the calf machine for a little bit, maybe do some adductor work because I'm sure yeah my adductors could use it. But hope you enjoyed today's episode. Till next time, catch you later. Peace.